Baik, pemirsa, sesaat lagi kita akan menyaksikan dialog bersama terkait dengan Rakernas Real Estate Indonesia di Nusa Dua Bali bersama dengan Fajar Wayong yang akan berbincang dengan Bapak Farook Mahmood. Beliau adalah World President FIABCI. Silakan rekan Fajar.
Yuk. Ya pemirsa, kali ini saya masih berada dari Nusa Dua Bali dalam rangkaian acara Rakernas Real Estate Indonesia 2018 sekaligus FIABCI Global Business Summit 2018. Dan pemirsa, untuk sedikit kita mengawali perbincangan terkait dengan Global Business Summit yang akan dilaksanakan esok hari. Saat ini kami akan melakukan pembahasan dan juga sudah hadir bersama kami Bapak Farook Mahmood selaku World President FIABCI 2017-2018. Dan langsung saja kita ikuti pembahasannya pemirsa. Halo, selamat sore Pak Farook dan Pak Iman. Mr. Farook Mahmood, maybe we'll start from FIABCI 2017. You are a World President of FIABCI 2017 and 18. Yes. Maybe you can share your experience in the leading FIABCI in last year.
Selamat sore to my friends in Indonesia, and I can say from a FIABCI perspective, we are a 70-year-old global organization based out of Paris, having over 1.2 million associate members. We have voice on the affordable housing in the United Nations. We also have a say on the World Bank on ease of doing business, and I think Indonesia, with its current policies of housing, which is more relaxed, more customer friendly, more investor friendly, is doing the right things. Groups like my friend Suleiman, who's built the Garuda Vishnu and a 1,000-hectare plot, the Ciputra group, all this is attracting investment into Indonesia, and it's creating a right image to show to the world that Indonesia is here and it's welcoming investors. And from a FIABCI perspective, I'm told this convention has about 1,500 to 1,600 delegates. I think there were 1,200 delegates today, and tomorrow we're expecting about 1,600 delegates. So events like these, which are partnered by FIABCI, garner the right support, show to the world that the particular partner country of the state who's a part of the FIABCI group is working towards improving the business condition and the economy of the country. So from that perspective, I think FIABCI will handhold you and assist you in whatever you're doing.
Okay, so maybe I want to ask you about how you see the sector of property and sector of real estate in Indonesia.
I think it's at its primary stage. I'm told the markets are a little flat at this point in time, but this is a good time to invest money in, because you don't buy in a raising market, you buy in a market which is affordable. And I think my message to the people who are looking at investment would be, this is the best time to buy. The right time to invest is whenever the markets are on flat. So my recommendation, studying the data available to me on Indonesia, I think it's growing, and it's growing very fast. Your infrastructure projects are excellent. I think the next coming years and the next coming quarters will definitely generate the interest in the investors and the global investors. You've just had the World Bank have its event here. Major players are here, and I think it's a good beginning.
So what's the difference between the Global Business Summit last year and this year, Mr. Farook?
I think it's the climatic business conditions were not so conducive last year comparatively to this year. This year, the infrastructure projects are good. So much more is happening in the economy, global economy, though in certain economies is down, but certain economies are thriving. Though my organization is based out of Paris, I'm personally based in India, and we are the fastest growing economy and commercial space in the world right now for IT and IT related services. And Indonesia can learn from this and concentrate on the IT sector, which has a lot of potential.
Okay, so what is your expectation, FIABCI expectation after this Global Business Summit?
This summit will improve the business climate. We don't have a magic wand to say that FIABCI has done this convention and tomorrow morning you will start getting the checks. But it's definitely going to create a mark on the global markets to say that conventions like these help. promote your cities, promote your country, promote local business to make sure that developers are able to achieve their goals, whether it's resorts, residential, commercial, retail, mall, logistic parks. Everything has its fair share of growth, and I think Indonesia is in a trajectory growth path, and I think good days are there ahead of Indonesia. You have a good government, you have a strong business community supporting, so I think it's heads and tails of the same coin, with a strong government and a good business community partnering together to grow the business.
Okay. We're going to Pak Sulaiman. Pak Sulaiman, sebetulnya bagaimana sebetulnya yang diharapkan untuk dicapai pada Global Business Summit ini yang mengundang kurang lebih 70 negara untuk datang ke FIABCI Summit ini?
Ya, ada dua hal yang untuk FIABCI ini yang ingin kita capai. Satu, kita akan memperkenalkan turisme di Indonesia yang sangat besar potensinya kepada teman-teman kita yang datang. Hampir 350 sampai 400 hari ini akan datang ke sini, dan itu adalah pemain-pemain properti, ya, ada investor dan juga menikmati untuk diri sendiri. Itu yang sistem tourism development, dan kita akan memperkenalkan hampir 68 triliun nilai proyek yang diusung oleh 17 perusahaan, dan besok kita akan perkenalkan kepada investor-investor teman-teman kita dari 70 negara ini dengan hampir 10 triliun sudah signing. Saya kira ini adalah sebuah iklim investasi yang sangat baik, ya. Dan ini adalah merupakan cara kita mempush bagaimana supaya properti yang saat ini sedang slow down itu untuk digenjot kembali untuk naik dengan bekerja sama dengan para investor asing, yang sebenarnya investor asing itu bukan siapa-siapa tapi teman-teman kita sendiri. Nah, inilah gunanya kita bergabung dengan FIABCI, ya, sebagai keluarga besar dari berbagai negara, dari berbagai investor, dari berbagai pengusaha dunia yang bergerak, pegiat-pegiat properti, ya, ada broker, ada developer, ada bankers, ada semua arsitek dan lain-lain. Saya kira ini sebuah momen yang baik untuk kebangkitan properti Indonesia.
Baik, mungkin
I'd just like to add, when you ask me about the Global Summit and what you see out of this, I think people like Sulaiman and his board members are your ambassadors of Indonesia going around the globe promoting the Global Summit to attract investment. Now, Sulaiman is the president of the Asia Pacific Committee. He plays a very important role in promoting not just Indonesia but the entire Asia Pacific region. So he has a very important role to play in this summit by not just promoting Indonesia but entire Europe, the Asia Pacific Summit. And summits like this generate a lot of interest where fence sitters are thinking twice about it. They come here, take a decision, and do what they have to do.
Okay. So maybe last question to Pak Sulaiman. Adakah statement terakhir Pak yang ingin disampaikan terkait dengan Global Business Summit ini agar mungkin pemirsa IDXCHANNEL juga mendapatkan pesan begitu langsung dari Pak Sulaiman selaku Ketua Umum Rei dan juga penyelenggara dari summit ini?
Ya, khusus untuk Rei ini adalah menjadi bagian dari komponen bangsa ini yang ingin berkontribusi, berkarya, dan memberikan sumbangsih kepada negara kita, tentu dengan kompetensi kita. Kompetensi kita adalah membangun Indonesia di sektor ekonomi, ya, properti, ya, untuk commercial area, office, resort dan lain-lain. Dan kita Rei juga tentu ingin berkontribusi untuk membangun rumah rakyat. Dan kesemuanya itu kita bergabung di FIABCI ini agar kita bisa belajar lebih banyak, berkoneksi dengan teman-teman kita di seluruh dunia.
Baik, terima kasih banyak Pak Sulaiman atas waktunya dan juga Mr. Farook Mahmood. Thank you. Ya. Ya, pemirsa, itu tadi perbincangan saya terkait dengan FIABCI Global Business Summit bersama Pak Sulaiman dari Ketua Umum DPP Rei dan juga Mr. Farook Mahmood, World President 2017 and 18 dari FIABCI, dan semoga dapat menjadi informasi bagi Anda terkait dengan penyelenggaraan summit ini. Demikian yang dapat saya sampaikan langsung dari Nusa Dua Bali, kembali ke studio IDX Channel.